Today I want to carve out one of my favorite styles of bows, a flat bow. I got shagbark hickory here. The bark's already been removed, so it should be a pretty dry stave, ready to be carved out to hopefully make a beautiful bow out of it. So let's get to work. So I've been doing a lot of stick bows lately and I'm ready for a break from them. I'm ready to start some flat bows out, so a pyramid design here. So I can't wait to see how that turns out. But I have yet to make a good one that comes at the weight that I want. I have plenty of 30-pounders sitting in the garage, and I just want a 50 to 60 pounder that holds its weight so I can use it for shooting and hunting and that kind of stuff. So here on screen, I'm trying to show a little bit like the dimensions and the measurements that I'm doing, but I don't even know for sure. I'm just kind of experimenting and kind of working with what I've done in the past, maybe fine tuning it, tweaking it a little bit. We'll see how this one turns out. If you have any questions about what I'm doing, feel free to leave a comment. I will gladly try to answer the best I can, but obviously if this one does not turn out, you might not have any questions at all. So it's just some guy trying to learn how to make a bow. So I didn't really mean to lay out my bow with this style of handle. This is the handle I've been wanting to try, but I just been too intimidated by it because I've never done it before. I've always done these standard handles on these flat bows. And not even thinking, I just was drawing it out. I'm like, oh my goodness, I just laid it out for that handle. So here we are. I'm going to try it, and we're going to see if I can do it. It's like a 3.5-inch long handle. It's got a deep fade and grip that just kind of flow together. You'll probably see it on screen later. Limb is about, just showing on camera a little bit of my dimensions if you can't see it. Roughly 5/8 thick was my goal by the fade, and then it just tapers to a 1/2 inch thick near the knock. And then as I get to tillering, I'll try to fine tune that a little bit better later on. There it is, all roughed out. Now, time to go to the shop and rasp. All right, so it's time for me to get as close to the lines as I can. I like to start with the thickness of the limbs first, and then after that I'll switch it over and do the face of the bow and get it as close to the lines. And I like to use a coarse rasp as best I can.
You did good.
I got it.
You got it.
I got it. I gotta keep going. But then I laughed about it because I was thinking so hard about it. For that, I like to use a coarse rasp, and to use a coarse rasp to do it. What I like to use is a coarse rasp. I gotta slow down when I say it, otherwise it probably won't enunciate it right. Coarse rasp, coarse rasp, coarse rasp. That's as fast as I can do it. Coarse rasp, coarse rasp, coarse rasp. Takes too long to finish the P, so it's just easier to cut it out. You know what rasp is. Every bow I seem to get too close to the line or to get too greedy, and I chip off a piece of wood right across my line. And I hope it'll be okay, but we'll see when it comes tillering. That's my goal line, is that dark one I just drew in there, and it's gonna have a little bit of wood chip there, but I'm hoping that it'll work out, but we'll see. But very common that I do that just about every bow. So it's time to start floor tillering. This is always my most nerve-wracking part. I don't enjoy this part, and I'm hoping someday this will become my favorite part of bow making, because I just don't know what I'm doing fully. I know that you're trying to get a uniform flat belly that's even tapered. I've always heard it say it's kind of like your bow limbs are kind of like chain links. It's only as strong as the weakest link. Same with the bow, it's only can be as strong as the thinnest part of the limb. So trying to get that uniformness and trying to not get any thick spots or thin spots and just get an even taper with hand tools, it's hard. I gotta keep making bows to learn and get better at it, and this one could definitely come underweight or not last very long either, but I gotta keep trying.
I'll let go when time is right. I'll let go when time is on our side. And you made something beautiful out of something horrible. And tonight we shall go.
I remember in the beginning when I did nocks, they were always off from the other side, and this is where practice has definitely helped me to do a better job and get them more symmetrical. I tend to do nocks slightly early, I feel like, because I think I'm ready to string the bow. I do the nocks, and then I try to string it so hard I crack my back. So I always err on the side of caution because I just don't want to make too light of a bow.
I wanna celebrate, you know.
Get two people, one to pull down each limb, and then you can put the string on.
Only we know how it goes. We know how it goes.
A good back cracker. Oh, I did. I cracked man's shoulder.
We know how it goes. Way down low.
It's too heavy. It's probably only 50 pounds. All right, lighten it up a little. I would say it looks kind of stiff here. I try to make a mental note where any reflex or deflex is in the bow. I screwed up a lot of bows in the past thinking that they needed adjustment and they didn't. And it wasn't until I read the character bow section in the Boyer's Bible, but it was really helpful because it said if it has a reflex or deflex in it, it can appear flat or hinged, but yet as long as it's tapered correctly, it's carrying that equal strain throughout the limb. That's how I ended up using calipers a lot more. Okay, I did learn something else too. Another mistake I've been making is I make it bend too much here. This is the inner limb, and I tend to make my bows bend way too much here and they take a large amount of set, and I think that's a big reason why they're losing weight. They say most of your bend should be mid-limb, so I've been trying to make this bend a little bit, but make this bend more, and then have the tips not hardly bend at all. I still got some weight to it, so happy about that. So this is my bow of experiments. I've already tried a couple things that I've never done before, like the grip and making it bend more in the mid-limb. So another thing I'm gonna try is trapping the back, I believe it's called, where you make the back smaller so that it's working harder and taking more strain off the belly. So I'm gonna try that right now. First time I've ever done it. Yeah, it's almost, that's really exciting. It's almost 60 pounds at 24 inches and my goal draw length is 28 inches. So I actually have to shave some off. It's too heavy. So that's exciting to me because I have never gotten a bow. One other time I've gotten a bow to 70 pounds, I left it and it ended up breaking. And I always struggle to get it to 60 pounds. So much so I had to lower my goal weight to 50 because I could just never reach 60. I finally got one that I actually have to shave it down some more. So that's really exciting to me. I want it to last for years if it can. So I'm really excited. Well, I got my bow all finished up, stained, and I'm ready to start shooting it for the first time. And I'm so far pleased with how it turned out. I'm really excited to try it and see how it shoots. Well, I'm very happy with this bow. It has performed great. I can't believe I have a 60-pound bow, and the chronograph says to shoot about 166 feet per second, and I just can't be happier about that. That's something too, this thing hits with authority. All my other bows, some of them hit not bad, but after a while, it's almost like you could run faster than the arrow. You know, the arrow is so slow. I'm like, what is wrong with this thing? You go weigh it, it's like 35 pounds. But this one, it's like kind of like a laser. So I just got to keep practicing and get used to that 60 pounds because I'm already tired. Practicing with a bow has been hard because I just haven't had a bow stay. So I'm constantly going in and out of like relationships. It's hard to have a healthy relationship when your bow doesn't stay around. So I'm really excited. I just got to finish up the string and this thing's probably ready to hunt. Very happy. I can't wait to keep on this journey and improving even further and growing in my bow making. Thank you for watching, and it's been a great time doing this.